Hello guys, welcome to my channel in which I talk about digital marketing, career, communications and related stuff. So in today's video we'll talk about the salary structures of different roles and jobs in digital marketing. Salary is one of the most important part in any job or in any career. So it will be an interest to many of you who would like to start a career in digital marketing. So without further ado, let's start. So as if you watched my last video, I talked about the different options that you have as a digital marketer. So you can either join an agency or you can join a product company, product and service company actually. And thirdly, if you have a consulting or freelancing career. So let us first check the first option, an agency. So if you join an agency, the first salary that you'll get, it will range from say 15,000 to 20,000, or in fact, if it's a really good agency, you can get up to 25,000, but not more than that. That just to start your kickstart your career, and after that you can gradually get annual increments and even change your jobs. But a lot depends on how you perform at the agency. So the first 2 to 3 years is going to be really crucial for your career because you have to learn new stuff and learn new platforms. Every day will be a challenge because there are numerous platforms on digital, as you know. So there are Google ads, Facebook ads, or LinkedIn ads, affiliate programs, email marketing, and there's a lot of stuff to learn. So it's up to you how much you learn and impress your company and your team and your manager, right? But a ballpark figure is more or less 15 to 20,000, right? So the second thing, for a product company, the salary might be a little high than an agency because product companies are generally very well funded. If I talk about startups, right? So and they look for really good quality employees, so they might pay you a little bit higher, but don't expect much. So if you're getting 15k in an agency, so probably you might get 25k just to start in a product company. And if it's a really good product company, if it's a unicorn sort of a company, then things could be different. So you can get a little bit higher, especially if you have a degree or probably an MBA from a really good institute, then you can get a much higher salary. The third option, freelancing and consulting. So it's obviously it's not. It has nothing to do with salary. So it will depend on the number of clients that you close. But generally, if you are in say SEO, so you can ask for say for 20 to 25 k per month for one project. So it has a lot of different factors. I'm just giving a ballpark figure. So, but generally 20 to 25k per client per month is a decent figure for SEO. And for website designing, it could be different. For paid marketing, it could be different. For social media, it could be different. For social media, it could be slightly less per channel, right? So there are different factors and different aspects. So all right. So when you start a job at an agency, so if you start at say 15,000 or 20,000, let's say 20,000 per month is your salary. So that will translate to how much? I think 2.5 to 3 lakhs per month. Per year, right? So if you perform well, then you can get good annual increments. So if your base salary is a little low, so then you can get annual increments of say 15, 20, 25, 30% annual increments. So your 20k will very soon become 30k. So just in 1 year, if you perform well. And if you stay in one company, in one agency for 2 to 3 years, you learn your stuff, and then you make a jump to a different company, whether it be an agency or a product company, then you can ask for a really good hike if you know your domain. Then in no time, in 2 to 3 years, your salary will become 40 to 50,000. So, but for that you have to really know your craft, know your skills. I think there's a good demand for skilled employees in the digital marketing sector. I think that's one part you should focus on. Similarly, in a product company, so you can really work on your product understanding, the domain understanding, and because as I said, in a product company you get to know the product and the industry in detail because you'll be focused just on one industry. Right, so I think it's a really good opportunity even if you work in a product company to grow your skills and to grow your salary as well. And thirdly, in the freelancing domain, so it's all up to you how much your network and how much your personal brand you build. Because if you build a really good personal brand, if you, invest time and money in building your personal brand and authority, then in no time, in 2 to 3 years or 4 years, so you can have a portfolio of really good clients who will pay you really well if you constantly deliver. So that was just summary of my discussion. One thing to keep in mind is that you must constantly upskill yourself in this industry, because technologies are changing, the domains are changing, the targeting is changing. So you have to constantly learn and do new courses and do upskilling courses, so that you stay in the top 5%. Right, so only if you stay in the top 5% can you expect to get really good salaries in this industry.